So how do you calculate a unit rate? Well, a unit rate is basically a comparison between two different units where the second unit is a 1. And so it's really straightforward. All you have to really do is read the question. And the question will tell you the order that you should compare the numbers in. So for example, it says a box of 15 cookies costs $9. What is the cost for one cookie? Well, if I read the problem, I can see that in the question, the cost comes before the cookies. So if I know that that's the order that the unit rate should be calculated in, all I do is take the cost and divide it by the number of cookies. So in this problem, that would be the cost is $9 divided by 15 cookies. I am allowed to use my calculator in this case. So if I calculate 9 divided by 15, because 9 comes first, that would give me 0.6, and 0.6 is really 60 cents. So the cost of one cookie would be 60 cents because the unit rate is the cost per cookie. A roller coaster can take 162 passengers around the track in 9 minutes. The roller coaster operates at a constant rate. How many passengers can the roller coaster take around the track per minute? So again, I can see that they're asking me to find passengers and minutes. Passengers comes first, so I'm going to do passengers divided by minutes. And that would simply be 162 passengers divided by 9 minutes, and 162 divided by 9 is 18. And again, the thing that's important about this is you have to know that the numerator goes first, or the first number in your unit rate is entered into the calculator first. So 162 divided by 9 gives you an answer of 18. The following table shows the number of heartbeats for 4 animals. For example, the pig's heart beats 225 times in 3 minutes. And so let's confirm that. The pig's heart beats 225 times in 3 minutes. So yes, this is accurate. Which animal's heart beats at a rate of 65 beats per minute? So this time they're asking you to go backwards. So I'm looking for a rate of 65 beats per minute. So that means that in my ratio, beats needs to be first, and I need to divide it by the number of minutes, and I should get an answer of 65. So I just have to go down this table and identify which of these, when I divide it out, will give me an answer of 65. So if I start with a pig, 225 should be first because that's the number of beats, divided by 3. 225 divided by 3, I enter 225 first, and I divide it by 3, and I get 75. I'm looking for 65. Pig is not the answer. For horses, it was 180 divided by 4. So 180 beats per 4 minutes. So 180 divided by 4. And again, I'm showing you to ensure that you know that the first number or the numerator should be entered into the calculator first. 180 divided by 4. That gives me an answer of 45, which I'm not looking for 45. Again, I'm looking for 65. So it's not the horse. I tried again with the cow. This is 520 beats per 8 minutes. So 520 divided by 8. So 520 divided by 8 gives me 65. And that's exactly what I was looking for. So that means that the cow does have a heartbeat at a rate of 65 beats per minute. The beats divided by minutes gave me 65. But I want to double check to make sure that the dog may also be an answer. So 540 beats per or divided by 6 minutes. So 540 divided by 6 gives me 90. And again, I'm not looking for 90, I'm looking for 65. And that's not what I'm looking for. So my only reasonable answer is the cow. So now we have Celia, who bought a bag of 12 goldfish for $3. They're asking for the cost of one goldfish. So once again, if I keep following the same pattern of going into the question to determine the order that the ratio should be written in, it says, what is the cost of one goldfish? So even though in the given information, the goldfish is presented first, in the rate, I need the cost to come first because in the question, cost comes first. So I'm going to divide my cost by the number of goldfish to get my unit rate for one goldfish. So the cost was $3, and that's divided by 12. So again, if I calculate that, I should know automatically that that's 1/4, and that is going to then be 25 cents. But for those that don't, the 3 is the numerator, so that goes first. It's being divided by 12. And so then my answer is 25 cents, 0.25. Delilah does 184 jumping jacks in 4 minutes. She does her jumping jacks at a constant rate. How many jumping jacks can Delilah do per minute? So again, I go to the question, I see jumping jacks and minutes. Jumping jacks comes first, so I'm going to do jumping jacks divided by minutes, which is simply going to be 184 divided by 4, and 184 divided by 4 is 46, which means that Delilah can do 46 jumping jacks per minute. Here we have another table. We have the cost of 4 fruits. Apples cost $6 for 5 pounds. So I'm confirming apples, $6, 5 pounds. So now I know how to read the table. The question says, which type of fruit has a cost of $1.20 per pound? So I just have to divide all of the costs because the cost comes first. A cost of $1.20 per pound. So cost comes before pounds. So for all of these, I divide the cost by the pounds, and whichever one gives me $1.20, that's my answer. So here would be 6 divided by 5. And 6 divided by 5 is 1.2. And 1.2 is exactly $1.20 because that means that there's a 2 in the tens place. So 1.2, which is 1.20. So apples actually is my answer. But just to confirm the others, 4 divided by 5 would be the cost per pound for a banana, and that's 0.8, so that's wrong. Peaches is 5 divided by 4, $5 divided by 4 pounds, and 5 divided by 4, 1.25. So it's $1.25, and that's not what I'm looking for. Kiwis was $9 for 6 pounds, so 9 divided by 6. 9 goes in first. 9 divided by 6 is $1.50. So because 1.5 is equal to $1.50, and so that's wrong. So the only reasonable answer is the apple. So let's do this last one. Laney bought a set of 20 markers for $6. So they asked for the cost of one marker. So they're asking for the cost per marker. So if the cost is given first in the question, I need to write the cost first to determine the unit rate. So it's going to be cost divided by the number of markers. And in this case, it would be the cost is $6. So 6 divided by 20 markers. So 6 divided by 20 is 0.3. And 0.3 is really just 30 cents because that's just a 3 in the tens place. So each marker would cost 30 cents. So that's it. Once you read the question and you know the order that the unit rate is being requested, whatever comes first in the question is entered first or is used as a numerator, and then obviously the second unit is second. You divide the numerator by the denominator, and that's your unit rate. I hope this helps. Let's get it done.